Everyone thought Amaka was lucky. She had the job. She had a best friend who never left her side. What nobody knew was that luck had nothing to do with what was coming, because the person closest to Amaka was also the one quietly counting her failures, measuring her wins, and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Amaka and Sade had been inseparable since childhood. As little girls, they grew up doing everything together, playing with toys, reading books, wearing the same clothes, and having the same dreams. When Amaka was crying, Sade was crying the loudest. When Amaka would laugh, Sade was the first person to laugh. As they grew older, people began to stop looking at the two girls as two people, but rather just a single package. Eventually, admiration for one another turned into comparison. Comparisons eventually turned into jealousy, and jealousy eventually found ways to not be exposed. When Amaka landed the Lagos job, the news spread fast. Her parents celebrated, her aunt prayed, her friends congratulated her. Sade clapped the loudest. She hugged Amaka tightly, her arms lingering just a little too long. "I always knew you'd make it," she said, her voice sweet. What she didn't say was that she had applied to the same firm and never even received a reply. That night, Sade lay awake in her small apartment, staring at the ceiling, replaying Amaka's excitement over and over again. Lagos changed Amaka quickly. She became confident, focused, noticeable. Her supervisors praised her, her ideas were implemented, her name started circulating in meetings she wasn't even present for. Sade noticed everything. She called often, asked questions, listened carefully, too carefully. The first sign of trouble came quietly. Amaka was shortlisted for a promotion barely 4 months into the job. It was rare. It was impressive. The night before the interview, an anonymous email landed in her inbox. "They know who you really are." No sender, no explanation. Amaka felt uneasy, but brushed it aside. When she mentioned it to Sade, Sade laughed. "People can't stand success," she said calmly. "Ignore it." Amaka did. She didn't get the promotion. Management said there were concerns. They refused to clarify. Sade acted shocked. Inside, she felt satisfied. Then came Kunle. Kunle was intelligent and emotionally guarded. He admired Amaka's drive. Their connection felt natural. When Sade finally met him, she studied him the way a hunter studies terrain. She was warm, friendly, observant. That night, Kunle grew distant. Days later, Kunle confronted Amaka with screenshots, messages sent from an unknown number, painting Amaka as manipulative and untrustworthy. The details were intimate, personal, accurate. Someone close had spoken. But Amaka never looked in Sade's direction. Trust blinded her.